The fight for Space Command intensifies. Governor Kay Ivey pushing for President Trump to bring Space Command to the Rocket City. Today, the governor signed Senate Joint Resolution 63 to continue encouraging the president, the Secretary of Defense, and the Secretary of the Air Force to immediately proceed in establishing a permanent headquarters for Space Command at Redstone Arsenal. The governor said that Space Command headquarters belongs in Huntsville, and her call to action was supported today by other state lawmakers, but for a different reason. The Department of Defense Inspector General now releasing a report about the process behind the placement of the much-sought headquarters and why in 2023, then President Biden decided to keep Space Command in Colorado. Alabama congressional leaders say the report confirmed that Redstone Arsenal should have become Space Command HQ and that President Biden played favorites.
I guess my first reaction is not surprised. This was something that has been going on for several years now, actually since I guess 2021, when this first dates back when the initial report first came out after they looked at the different places across the nation that would be good for Space Command.
District 4 Congressman Robert Adderholt was quick to weigh in on the report, with other local leaders joining the fray. Representative Dale Strong said in a statement posted to X, "The report exposes how the Biden administration bypassed the selection process and recommendations from Air Force and top defense leaders and selected Colorado in an attempt to further President Biden's political agenda." And in a statement sent to Fox 54 this afternoon, Congressman Gary Palmer sounded off in a similar way, saying, quote, "This report proves that President Trump was right about all along. U.S. Space Command belongs in Huntsville at Redstone Arsenal, not in Colorado." A portion of the report discusses concerns from Spacecom's commander that a large number of its civilian employees would refuse to move to Alabama. Congressman Adderholt responded to that, calling it a snap judgment.
It's funny you say that because I think that a lot of the people that they're assuming would not want to come to Huntsville have probably never been to Huntsville. And I think once they come there, then I think they will learn that they probably say, you will like this better in Colorado.
And with the renewed push for Space Command once the Secretary of the Air Force is confirmed, Adderholt thinks an announcement is impending.
I think that moving forward, we'll see something pretty rapidly after the Secretary of the Air Force gets confirmed. And of course, as you said, we're still waiting on that confirmation, but I understand it could come in the next few weeks.
If you want to read the Inspector General's report for yourself, you can find it on fox54.com.